And we are quickly coming towards the end of this second hour of the show with just 20 minutes remaining before we say, oh, well, that was it with the second hour of the show. But we still have one more conversation that I'm inviting you to come closer, be a part of. Grab your notebook, your tablet, your cell phone, whatever means that you use to be able to capture information. But don't you just love AI? You will find this, like literally this. You can also catch up on it on our YouTube channel through our streaming platform. All the shows are living there. If you missed anything at all, you'll be able to catch up later. But also, some informations are time sensitive, so you have to hop on it quite quick. Now, we are going into Street Wallet, which is a latest partnership with Plush Car Wash. Signals, they signaling more than a cashless payment upgrade. It is a window into the fintech catalyst where real world changes is taking place in the informal economy. With a lanyard-based QR system that bypasses smartphones and bank accounts, Street Wallet promises secure earnings, instant liquidity, and new dignity for mobile service providers. Yet every bold solution invites scrutiny. Can technology alone dismantle entrenched barriers to inclusion? Will the Plush POC scale without eroding trust or workers' autonomy? Right? And in this conversation, we are speaking to Kosta Scholiadis, who is founder and CEO of Street Wallet. And we're going to be sharing hard truth, early lessons, and the roadmap towards a frictionless, community-centered economy. Welcome to the show, Kosta.
Thank you for having me.
I'm not sure about your clarity in terms of audio. You good?
I'm very well. Let me just turn off my earphones.
I was trying to gauge there. trying to get you to say something so I can tell. Huh?
Is this a little better?
It's much better, Kosta. So, Kosta, we understand that Street Wallet has just raised 6.2 million in funding and have announced a range of new products. Please tell us more about that and this, how you were able to achieve that.
So it's taken some time to get the product market fit, and we've been able to create a product that is much needed in the market.
Yes.
We noticed that there's a lot of really good businesses in the market that are doing something similar, but potentially missing something for the market we're tackling in the informal sector. And when we proved that there's enough demand for it, investors were interested.
I'm losing you again, Kosta. Okay, let's try to get Kosta on a separate line.
Can you hear me now?
You are back, but it's still fading. So I'm just going to take a small break and see how we can be able to reconnect with Kosta.
Es-tu préoccupé par quelque chose? Es-tu passionné par les questions qui comptent? As-tu une voix qui mérite d'être entendue? Eh bien, nous avons la plateforme parfaite pour toi. Téléphone-nous ou fais-nous un WhatsApp au +27 66 408 87 42 et nous te rappellerons. Sois dans la conversation.
Salut Channel Africa, ici Beno le diamant rouge aka Binal Export depuis le Cameroun, le pays des lions. Voilà.
Sois dans la conversation. Il ne s'agit pas seulement de parler, mais c'est ta chance d'exprimer ton point de vue, de partager tes opinions et de t'engager avec une communauté qui valorise ton avis. Suivez-nous sur les réseaux sociaux, visitez notre site www.channelafrica.co.za et préparez-vous à partager vos points de vue sur Channel Africa, la perspective africaine.
Her name is Buleng Mulibati, and she's on Tech Africa.
Still in conversation with Kosta Scholiadis, who is founder and CEO of Street Wallet, and he will be sharing with us her truth, early lessons, and the roadmap towards a frictionless, community-centered economy. Kosta?
Hi.
Hi.
I hope you can hear me better now.
You sound good. Am I good on your end?
Yes.
All right. No, you sound good now. We were looking at how you were able to achieve this. When we spoke just before we went to the break about the 6.2 million in funding that you got.
Yes, we were able to achieve this by getting a market fit. There's a need for our product. There's a need for a light solution in the market that doesn't make it cumbersome for businesses, that is not expensive and device heavy. There's not a lot of data. There's no new apps to download, so you don't have to convince customers and the merchants to download new apps. Mm-hmm. That's what we were able to achieve. And when we proved that people are interested in our product, investors came towards us and showed interest in backing us in our growth.
So then let's talk about the product. How are you able to build trust in community? I mean, with, of course, historically exclusion from formal banking. And what resistance then have you maybe encountered, if you have?
What's interesting is both sides of our user experience actually build trust in a different way.
Yeah.
We've partnered with companies like PayFast for Apple Pay, Samsung Pay. We've got Zapper, SnapScan, Scan to Pay, and we're busy adding a few more now. We're looking at adding some vouchers. We're looking at bringing in PayShop. So those alone are very trustworthy businesses and products. Mm-hmm. On the other end, we're also converting to cash. So in the market, we're quite quick at converting digital to cash. When I say digital, card payments into cash without a 2-day waiting period. Because of that, there's trust in that I've got my hard cash as well. So the payers get to pay with their trustworthy solutions, and the merchants get their cash as soon as possible. And that builds trust on either side of the market.
Who's your biggest clientele? Is the majority of your users based here in SA?
Yes, we are only based in SA at the moment.
Only for South Africa.
We have street traders. We've got quite a large street trader group that we go direct to market with. But we're also partnering with businesses who give us access to their service providers.
Oh, okay. So I just want to find out how you then balance rapid rollouts with the need to respect regional differences, specifically with the dynamics that are there in informal trade.
That is probably one of our biggest challenges internally because we're a young company and rollouts are not necessarily always seamless in that you need to work very closely with the business you're on board. We do have a standard way of rolling out that we get cards to our partners, we get a basic training program in place. The bigger the company and more complex the company is, the more we need to make sure we align with their needs as well. Usually corporates tend to have a few more requirements, and we just have to service what they need. There are ways of working with people. We've got activation companies that join us. You outsource some of it and you make it work.
All right. So, Kosta, beyond payments, then, does Street Wallet then envision looking at offering credit, maybe insurance or financial education to the vendors?
This is something we've been approached by some credit companies. We ourselves don't have the licensing for it, but we do have partners that are interested in working with us. Our goal right now is to get our core product into the market. So first and foremost, it's about getting our street traders earning money using our card. Second is getting businesses that are in the market who need a service like ours to get their service providers earning more at an affordable price. And third, we've got a wages product that we're focusing on. So we're trying to get those three products into the market in a more large scale. But as we scale, we're looking at peripheral markets, which is spending money. It's insurance, it's loans, it's remittance. Those are always a possibility.
All right. This one is kind of similar to what you just alluded to, but I'm sure maybe there could be more that you have in store in terms of the company. I'm particularly, impressed by just the use of QR code and the use of lanyard kind of structure that you have used as an approach to this. But in terms of 5 years, what's your vision with this?
We would like to be very well positioned and known in South Africa, certainly by 5 years' time. Our product should be interoperable in that there shouldn't be an ecosystem where our solution couldn't work. So what we do is we position ourselves depending on what the market needs and provide the payment options in that market. We're not trying to push product into people's hands. We're not getting customers to download Street Wallet. We're not getting merchants to download Street Wallet. But if SnapScan is the product for everyone, we will make sure it's front and center. If Apple Pay is the product, we'll do that. And if one voucher from Flash is the biggest product, we'll use that. So our goal by year 5 is to be the most interoperable product in the market that brings all these really good payment options into a physical transactional space. So it's not just online, but we bring it through a QR code form onto the ground. I just want to highlight QR code you don't scan using an app in a similar way to SnapScan, where you makes the payment. It's a QR code that takes you to a website where you select your payment option. And from there, we're able to do so much more. In 5 years' time, we hope to be data collecting on a big scale. So after a payment is made, you're able to, on that website link that you went through, the QR code is rate and review, provide feedback to companies, also plug in rewards programs that make things valuable to the company you've partnered with. So there's a lot we can do just in that transaction through data and rewards programs down the road. And that's kind of our core focus at the moment.
I want to catch this so I can kind of find out further, maybe probably after the show. Where can I get a glimpse of what this really is? And maybe I'm sure you also have demonstrations of how it works. Where will I catch this? Please share if it's a website or if you've got pages that one can go to kind of see demonstrations.
Yes, of course. So on streetwallet.co.za, you'll see a lot of information about us. The best experience is to actually go to a trader and transact. Or going into summer now in Cape Town, we've got all the Clifton traders selling on the beaches. We've got, you mentioned Plush earlier. We've done a partnership with Plush and we're rolling out through all their sites. Plush Car Wash is a perfect example of traders that need to earn the money and pay daily rent for being at the venue. And so we provide them with an affordable solution. It's a great place to start. Happy to share more offline.
All right. Thank you so much for chatting to us. It's quite interesting. Really, I'm always just amazed, when I hear of innovation that's out there. This is I definitely want to see. Thank you once again for talking to us this morning on Tech Africa, Kosta.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was Kosta Scholiadis, who is founder and CEO of Street Wallet. He did give us a website. I definitely am going to check out how this lanyard QR code approach to payment is been used. It's like, wow, just blows my mind. It's 6 minutes now before 11 o'clock Central African time. Matabel is going to give us the last bulletin of the day in a short while, and then you and I will take a journey again shortly after 11 o'clock.